This is the first time it's going to be me with my clubs to see if they can beat them. And it's going to be exciting. So let's see what specs I end up with and see if the brand that we're going to see can beat what I've got.
Oh, that felt fantastically.
Yeah. Cool. That was good.
See, that's proper.
Faster ball speed. Good.
That feels nice.
Yeah.
So we're back for part 2 in the brand centre here at Taylormade, and it is time for Lee's biggest challenge yet, as he takes me on a journey away from the Titleist TSi 3 and into something that hopefully can find a fairway. Remember, if you like our videos, please hit that subscribe button and tell all your golfing friends. Into driver then, Lee. It's going to be fun, isn't it? There she goes. There you go. This shouldn't be too difficult for you, mate.
And we're in TSi 3.
Oh, yeah, we're in a world of pain, Lee, is what we're in.
And again, like we saw it with irons a little bit. I mean, you miss being left. Would that be normal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can miss it right if you want, but driver is just something I've naturally struggled with for a long, long time. I just can't find the middle of it.
Okay.
Oh, I love the fact that you're straight in with like. No, just. I don't even want to hit it again, Lee. Sorry, but I don't want to hit it.
It's good. We're going to give you something a lot more forgiving.
Thanks, mate.
So we're going to start. It's something like, I mean, I've now been out on the road for a couple of months already doing these fittings, and you guys will have had kit in store for a couple of months now.
Yep.
And I don't know if something you've seen that in our lineup, Max has definitely been the key one for us so far. In a head that's massively forgiving, but doesn't compromise on distance and ball speed. That's what I'm seeing. So that's where I'm going to start you. So we're in something a lot more forgiving.
Okay.
All I've done is kept shaft very similar to what you use. Perfect.
Oh, I just don't want to hit it. Told you had the work cut out on this one.
Be 7 irons off the tee later.
It's just horrendous.
Would you normally hit it as low as this?
Maybe.
Okay. Yeah.
I haven't really got an answer for you. I just. What have you got me in here? 8.
9 lofted down. But again, it's just starting you in somewhere that
is. Lift it back up. Let's try and get one in the air, shall we?
Okay, that was better.
We went forward, didn't it, mate?
Yeah, it's good. North of 300. I mean, the one thing I will say is, it was noticeably more forgiving than your driver.
Yeah.
But still not ideal. Not where we would like to see it.
And I can't stand the look.
Okay.
Sorry.
Did it just look too big?
Just.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's, I think, sometimes the battle with me with driver. Well, any wood, and we'll have the same conversation with fairway wood in a bit.
Yeah.
If it doesn't sit right, it doesn't sit tight, and the way I kind of want it to fit my eye, I always naturally struggle.
Yeah. So one of the things that we have with our drivers is which is different to maybe some of the other brands out there. What we do is that we will have progressive lie angles on our drivers.
Yeah.
So each model different. So this is our most upright head in Max.
Okay.
So not only does the head sit big, the toe probably just sits a little bit up for you. Because the lie angle on this is 58.
Right.
The Qi10 at 56. The LS at 54.
Okay.
Now that can affect strike location, but also will affect how that driver sits on the ground. I'm a bit like you, and we had to put that in the lower loft sleeve setting to get it sitting squarer for you, again making it a little bit more upright. So we were in a driver there that was close to 60 degrees. I just think that's a bit too much. So
I agree.
I want to keep forgiveness in there.
So do I. We seem to be on the same page with this, Lee.
I don't want to go all the way to LS. Because LS is a brilliant driver. It's a low spin screamer. We know that you don't need...
What did you say there? Sorry, a low
spin screamer. Yeah.
I think we've proved that I can do low.
We don't need to get your spin down any further.
No.
We just want a little bit more forgiveness in a head shape that's more traditional.
So same shaft.
Same shaft.
And what have I got this time? Just standard 9.9 bog standard.
Yep. Perfect. Cool.
I mean, sometimes I really struggle hitting driver in these small screens as well, because it just doesn't it doesn't feel like it looks in real life, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that looks a lot lower than how I would normally see you hit it.
Yeah, it is a lot lower.
Cool. Good. I mean, immediately it's better in this. I would imagine the head shape sits a lot nicer.
Yeah, 100%. It looks a little bit more compact.
How does shaft feel?
It feels okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so hard when you struggle with a club like this to give you a real honest feedback on what the shaft feels like, because I'm so worried about where the ball's going to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm really fighting it.
Okay.
I feel like I'm struggling to get it in the air.
Okay.
If that makes sense. And that might just be the visuals on the screen, but what's that, launching at 8.5?
I'd like to see a little bit more launch in there.
Yeah, I feel like I'm trying to work it up in the air, and when I do that, instinctively I always seem to flip the head, sorry.
Yep.
It's just a reaction. It's something I've always done. Younger days, I would always hit driver with big high cuts. So if I try and get it under, I'm trying to almost drop under it, flip it, and hook it in the air, if you like. Because I'm scared of I'm scared of everything with the driver. So I'm brutally honest. I'm trying to make as many excuses as humanly possible here.
So we're going to move you into Cali Blue. So Cali Blue 60X.
I mean, just look how slow clubhead speed is compared to 7-iron. Now that felt much better.
Yeah. This will be, and now I know it's really hard to kind of, again, pigeonhole things.
Sorry.
This will be almost like that motor shaft in that iron. It'll feel a little bit more active.
Yes.
Feel like it's giving you a touch more launch.
Active would be definitely a great description. Yeah, 100%.
And look, it starts right and turns back to target as opposed to turning away from the target. We're now out there at 324.
Okay, it was a bit more like it. Just that launch.
Good, look at that. Launch is now in double figures.
What did that go, that one?
Spin fell off a little bit. That carried 295, 324.
Yeah. I mean, I don't care who you are. I can say I want to hit it straighter, but in the end, I want it as far as possible. If I could just hold face, that's face, man. Just shutting it on it. It feels much better though.
Yeah.
I like that shaft being a bit more active, I will say.
Yeah. Good, really good. Definitely prefer this for you. So, I just think as well, like, I mean, we look in there, ball speed's been very consistent.
Yeah.
Launch in double figures, spin up a little bit, which is good because that's going to keep you in play. It's healthy, it's safe. I think that's in a really good place. I think more than anything, below that shaft, we know it felt good.
Yes.
In that iron.
Yeah.
So we know we're in a good place there. All I'm going to do now is just quickly play around with loft and loft sleeve. So I'm going to keep you in the same head, Qi10. Now, traditionally, you play quite a low lofted driver. I'm actually going to go up to a 10.5, but loft it down one click.
So 9.5?
So it comes down to 9.75.
Yeah.
But it just sits that face a touch open because we know your ball flight turns left.
We do.
Cool. Good. Even more ball speed on that. 168 was better.
Just didn't feel like I need to get one over 170 just for, well, my own ego, really. I'm not going to do it like that.
But again, look how forgiving it is.
Oh, I think it needs to be, doesn't it, Lee, with a swing like that? A little dreadful.
But if you can stand there and hit one like that and it goes 280 and it's just off the right side, it's in a better place.
Yeah, I mean, it will play, won't it? It will play. That's my only fear when a face sits that far open.
Is that you're going to lose that one right?
I'm just, and it's not something I've done maybe for the last 5 or 6 years, but historically it's in my mind that I'm just waiting to see the ball go right.
Yeah. Okay. See, I like it, but I think there's that little bit in the back of your mind.
I don't know, I could get used to it.
Okay.
I'm now.
Like, I mean, if I looked at the numbers on that 10.6 launch, spin around 2.4, your efficiency's actually gone up a little bit with this head. However, the only thing I'll say is your club head speed's come down.
Yeah, should we just go with that one?
But it hasn't gone left.
No.
That's the furthest left you've hit one.
Yeah. I feel like I can stand and smash it.
Yeah.
And it's not going to go left.
Yeah.
Okay, like that.
So I like that for you.
Yes.
Just 10.5, clicked one lower.
Yep.
As opposed to where you've been before in like 8-degree driver heads.
Yep. I'm in.
So that's where I like you in driver.
Yep. Where we go fairway
Qi10 head. So now we're going to get you into fairway wood, find out what's going on there. Again, everything you play is quite strong. Is your fairway wood quite strong lofted? No, actually.
No.
16.5.
I was just waiting for you to get that nicely on camera that you went, oh no.
And you get on well with this?
Nope.
Okay. What would the miss be?
What do you reckon? What's your guess?
Big left.
Big left or a wet firewood right? He says absolutely striping one. Left though, isn't it? Oh man. I hate fairway. It's something to do with woods. It's like snipe, 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 isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm looking at Chris's face behind the camera, just laughing, thinking how he's going to take my money later.
Okay.
I'm bored of that one. What we got?
Let's now. I want to get you into. I'm actually going to start you in the tall head, but just put the weight track further back.
I just always feel like I need to have a 3 with the or a fairway wood that can A, replace when drivers that bad,
Yeah.
but also that gets a bit of flight and position, because
I think 3-wood is a really important club because when it comes to finding fairways, we've all had those days where driver doesn't perform. So what I would like to find for you is a fairway wood that finds fairways as soon as your driver starts playing up. Pretty sure I didn't pick that colour for it, but that was good.
shaft wise,
I've actually not gone as low. I've actually gone a little lower spinning than the driver shaft because I notice your fairway wood you spin a little more in comparison to say your driver.
I mean, that feels fantastic.
And I've come down in loft a little bit.
Just think the head sits a bit better for me.
Yeah,
That,
I've noticed from I've been using the lower spin adjustable fairway wood over the past few years from us. Now, I've noticed this year probably a little bit more fade bias in the fairway wood than in previous years.
Yeah.
Which I don't see as a bad thing.
Yeah, I'm all over that. I'm absolutely all over that.
I mean, straight away, that's just found you a fairway wood that you're carrying around the 260 mark. It's where we want it, 20, 25 yards shorter than the driver, so the gapping's great.
Yeah, I'm all over that.
I mean,
I'm absolutely all over that.
I get this quite a bit, and I don't know whether you guys get this in store, but sometimes you're in a fitting, someone gives you the response like that, there's actually no need to turn around now and say, let's play around. The numbers are spot on. You're averagely around that was a little lower, but you've been around that 10 degrees launch, like double figures launch.
Yeah.
This is off the deck. Your spin's been 3,000 to 3,500. As a first fairway wood, you're hitting all the numbers and it feels great. Why would we mess with it?
I don't think we would. Right, so where have we finished, Lee? We've got my driver and my fairway wood. So I've got Qi10 standard head.
Qi10 with Cali Blue 60X.
Blue 60X.
Yeah, one click lower.
One click lower, a little bit open in the face.
So just open the face a touch. And then
I've got the Tour Qi10 3 wood. Standard loft.
Standard loft. We've gone Cali White.
70X.
70X. And we've got the weight track all the way at the back.
So we've added...
It's done two things. Add a little bit of launch for you.
Yep.
But add forgiveness as well.
Clearly. There you go, guys. So there you go. There's my woods in my Taylormade fit. Qi10 standard head driver and the Tour fairway wood. We're now going to move on to probably the most difficult club, which is the gap between the 3 wood and the 4 iron. It's time to make sure you follow for part 3. Remember, if you like our videos, please hit that subscribe button and tell all your golfing friends.